Hello to my sweets and buns, it's Gyepi and I'm finally back. I'm here with a new gameplay. I personally picked You Will Not Remain title to explore for the first time together with you. So let's begin! You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These include but are not limited to anxiety, depression, dissociation, and suicidal ideation. So continue at your own risk, you have been warned about the triggers featured in this title. Let's begin our adventure. You Will Not Remain is a short game intended to be played in one sitting, there is no saving. Oh, look how cool, this reminds me of years ago when I used to play Yumeniki through all nights. It's time to wake up. The atmosphere here looks pretty similar. Like surreal with simple yet very interesting pixel graphics. Time to wake up. Again, how many more agains will you have? Is that what our face looks like? How long have you been here? Does it matter? The leaves are drooping, you should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. Pretty relatable, honestly. I truly do love plants myself, but I've never been good at taking care of them, sadly. Coffee time. You still have plenty of grounds, and instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor, making it is as much retail as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. So looks like we can interact with objects that do have a purple outline. Can we interact with others? Nope. Like, as I mentioned, this reminds me of Yumeniki also because of its trippy atmosphere. The background music is pretty much on point as well. I cannot interact? Yes, I can. Channel after channel of nothing. Whoa, what is that? Is it getting bigger, or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not, haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark bark! Do we have a visitor? Is that a dog? Impossible, it's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before this. Bark bark bark! Oh! You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door, you know you can. Can't you? Bark bark! You can do this, come on. like saying the words will help. Oh, just do it. It's wrong, everything is wrong, you don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Bark, bark. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Let's go. Is it over here? Bark, bark. Yes. Oh. There's something wrong with this apartment. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across ribs. Long body, all bones and hard angles. Bark! Hey, it's okay, I'm not here to hurt you. Bark! That's right, everything is okay. Ooh. Do you want to come with me? Ooh. Is that a yes? Whoa! The dog jumps forwards before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Whoa, down! It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lolling out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Bark? Just a little farther. It's so cute, it's following me. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Glad to see you like it. Nothing to do here. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf! Bed. Arf! I guess you're sleeping with me. You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breath lulling you to sleep. Are we in a dream right now, or what? You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her, you remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelled of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. Radio static. No. Stay. No. You can do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please, no. Okay, I'm up. Bark. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can complain though, not when it saved you from... Bark, bark. Right, you have a dog now, a very strange looking dog. Let's feed the doggy. You make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools, just like every other morning. But this time something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter all the way down. Bark, bark. Are you hungry? Bark, bark. You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. You get it water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch, munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. Well, you fed the dog, may as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find, thankful for the electric stove top. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. Bark. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark, bark. Ooh. You want to leave? Bark. Okay, you're the boss. Let me check the plant first. Oh! It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Bark. Hold your horses. Let me check the plant, please. You water the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. Okay, now we can go. Stairs. What's this? I cannot go there. Bark. Okay, here. You've never been up here. Arf. Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Bark. The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment its eyes flash violet. No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Throw the ball, message received. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment that vast, otherworldly thing stretching through the sky. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. What time is it? Noon, evening, probably midday, at least one of them, maybe even all of them. I think that's enough for one day. Ooh, we can come back tomorrow. Bark. Someone's in a rush. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark? I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. I guess this is my life now. You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them, not since... The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected, seeing as its skin and bone. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth, a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. Dreaming again. You wish this was over. Just stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence, no sound, no thought. You type in her number into your phone, you know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine, you try to convince yourself. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside, maybe already downstairs, just in time. Just in time. Wakey wakey. Okay, I'm up. Bark. The plant. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty, and it's so deep it couldn't be slaked by an ocean. You use it to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. Man, that's sad. Coffee. First things first, coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, pouring in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark. Here you go. Munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. Name the doggy, name the doggy. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog, after all. Bark? That's very helpful. How about Rex? Marble? Marble sink? Gas stove? What the heck are those names anyway? Okay, Shank. Bark? Lamp Shank? Bark? Lamp Shank? Really? Bark? Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lamp Shank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. Bark? I could stay here forever. Bark. It's so peaceful. Nothing has changed. The sky is there. Don't think about it. Let's enjoy the little things. How long has it been since you became stuck here? Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you'll believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like. The way their skin feels, how the muscles in their backs shift when you hold them. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. That's enough. Time to go back. Bark. Talk about enjoying playing games with your dog. Bark. Okay. You should eat something, but maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat lamb shank? Bark? Okay, good call. Thank you, lamb shank. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. Ooh, I'm coming. Time to sleep. You and Lamshank are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. You do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? Nothing unless... It's... How? It hurts to look at. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. She'll come home, and everything will be the way it always was. Bzzzt. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached while the word forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No. Our homes are safe. As long as we are in them, do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Oh! Are predictable. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Bark bark. It's time to feed Lamshang. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien, even after all this time. You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. You fill up the food bowl. Munch munch. Oh! Lamshang likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out here, more alien. Lamshang has decided it's time for fetch. Bark. 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 Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finish it. But you have Lamshang now. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wood and nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. For however long that is. Time to go, Lamshang. Bark. Bark. Time for bed? Yep. Huh? That's weird. You can hear something. Did Lamshang just talk? Zzzt. Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It can be. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lamshang's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lamshang, running fingers down his spine, each vertebra sharp against them. You're so tired. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? Please, let me in. She's here. She's safe. She's... Do not let them in. They will hurt you. You have to let me in. Bzzzt. We repeat, they will hurt you. You're at the door, unable to open it, heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move, to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there. Like you're watching yourself like someone else would watch you. Please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Bzzzt, not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle, and this is what breaks you. I'm up, Lamshang, I'm up. Is anything real? Is anything real? Is anything real? Bark bark. Real or not, you need to feed Lamshang. Is anything real? You water the plant just in case. Is anything real? You fill up the food bowl. Munch munch. Awoo! Is anything real? Bark. 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 If this is real, does it mean anything? And what's worse, that this isn't real? Or that it is and means nothing at all? Philosophical moment. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled, can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Time to go, Lamshang. Bark. Bark. Not a chance. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Bzzzt. Attention, citizens. Attention, citizens. The city has fallen. That's enough, Lamshang. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Lamshang, we might be able to leave. Bzzzt. Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Bzzzt. Lamshang, what's wrong? Lamshang looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Awoo! It's okay. Let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lamshang doesn't join you. Anything but this. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues. On and on and... Time passes in stops and starts, the radio cracking in and out of life, her screams softening, pleas getting weaker, as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise, nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. You wake slowly, you're used to Lamshang acting as an alarm, all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room staring out the balcony door, at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. You water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant will die. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it, the cup strangely lonely when filled to the brim. You fill the bowl, but Lamshang doesn't come running. Lamshang, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Ooh. Bzzt. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is... It's time to go. Ooh. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Lamshang seems to be very sad. What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls, outside the city? Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts, will they now be as foreign as you as the sky? Foreign to you as the sky? There it is, the door. Come on, Lamshang. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. You pulled down one of the boards. Ooh. Hush, Lamshang. The noise had been comforting, you weren't alone. But they didn't last forever and over time faded into nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage. Every day played out again and again until... You pull down a second board. Ooh, bark. Lamshang, that's enough. You've never yelled at Lamshang before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach. But you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end, you think. You'd been the one to put them here. A reminder to never leave as the city's siren song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms sweaty against the cool glass. Lamshang, you ready? He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket. Fit it to the lock. Turn the handle. Bark, bark. There, I had to move my model in order to let you see what has become out of Lamshang. Okay. Lamshang lashes forward, closing his mouth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. Lamshang! Bark, bark! Lamshang, what's going on? Every part of Lamshang looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peel back from gleaming teeth, and saliva drips from a mouth gaping impossibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark, bark, bark. Lamshang, bark. Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. It can't. Inside. You're inside again. Bark. What happened? Lamshang runs to his abandoned food. The leftovers of leftovers that you'd served still there, silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lure to the door. Bark. Munch, munch. Lamshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lamshank. Yep. He jumps on the spot, proud to have protected you. Really, I'll mean it. Awoo! Bark! Hold your horses. Nothing, you're not sure what you expected. Nothing tonight, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now. You'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lamshank was right to be afraid. Can you just go back to this in between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? Bark. 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 Let's play fetch again. You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. It's not rolling in the clouds, instead breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. The longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrate through your bones. Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark! The end. So seemed like in the end we choose to stay. Meanwhile the title says that you will not remain. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a really short playthrough. I personally enjoyed the graphics, the atmosphere, pretty much everything about it, and how you can choose how to interpret this game yourself. The fact it doesn't really explain in details all the stuff within the plot. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. What did you think about this game? Let me know in the comments. See you next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.